let's continue playing some Slay the Spire. And you know what? I kind of like playing the defect, because we just played as the Ironclad and the Silent, and it's just left or right. Nambi says defect, but you have to do a claw build. Nambi, I would like to do a claw build, a low-cost build with the defect, but I gotta admit, it's really freaking hard to take low-cost cards early when expensive cards are way more effective. I would like a random rare relic. We lose, 0 HP, but we do lose the max HP. But a rare relic can be absolutely incredible. Plated armor, you know what? That's probably worth it. That's really good. It's not quite as good as Orichalcum, but it works if you have block. And it seems like it's gonna be really good for like the early couple of floors. You can be a little bit more aggressive. I kind of enjoy it. So left path, too many question marks for my liking. I'm looking more at a right path. Elite, camp, elite, a shop if you need it. This is probably the way I'm gonna go. We could do this path for one more fight, but then we'll have one less opportunity to upgrade. Mighty Odin says, my vote is for Abe to play Monolith or Kenshi. Or One Step from Eden. One of these days I need to play more Eden, because that's a fun game. So we're taking no damage thanks to the plated armor there. Doing 8 damage, but you're dead anyways. Okay, beautiful. Smoke bomb. I'd rather not need it, but if we have to have it, it's good. Pretty much awful choices early. Static discharge is nice if you're taking damage, and it can really help you against like the sentries. Upgrade, you kind of have to upgrade it to have it be really useful. Are we fighting Hexaghost, you think? Slime. It is good for evocation. I just really hate taking damage, which means that if you never take damage, this power is useless. It is pretty good on the heart if you can weaken the heart and then take like 2 damage per attack. Overclock is pretty good for draw. And the go for the eyes for the weakness is tempting. I don't know, I'm gonna take a static. And the reason why is because I had a run recently. I'm gonna remove a defend. I had a run recently where I made it to the heart fight as the defect, and I just could not kill the heart. It was so close, but I couldn't quite kill the heart, and we died by like 1 hit. And a static discharge would have evoked so many orbs over that fight that we probably would have won. So we'll try it. Anyways, you're dead. We took 1 damage and evoked 1 lightning. Now I will take a ball lightning. It's just good. It's very good. Better than a rebound, I think. I'd rather take no damage. I know we have static discharge out there, but if we can get by taking no damage, I'd rather take no damage. Heat Sinks, Cold Snap, Streamline. Out of all of these, Cold Snap is okay. Heat Sinks is good if you're building into like a power focus, but early we don't know if we're going to. Streamline is also, sorry, my voice kind of cracked on that one. It's been a long day of recording, okay? Streamline is good damage, but without a hologram, a ton of energy, Snecko, lots of draw, I do feel it's a little bit weak, I think. I mean, we're keeping a thin deck, which I kind of like. Streamline is underrated. I don't think I actually underrate it. I think it's just a little bit on the expensive side too early. It is good in a 0-cost deck, you know. I won't say you're wrong about that, because that is pretty much true. $24 damage. So the question is, can I kill you? I think we can. It's Ball Lightning, dual cast, 16, plus 7. You know what? Actually, a Ball Lightning, Liquid Ball Lightning, Zap dual cast might do it. So it would be Ball Lightning, Liquid Ball Lightning, 14 damage plus 8. 22 damage, plus a Zap, dual cast. 22 plus 16 is 38, plus 6 is 44? All right, we took 1 damage. I don't know how much damage we took. Yeah, we'll take a Glacier. I mean, I have the build that I like in Spire as the defect. We have a low cost build. It's my favorite type. Sorry, it's not low cost. It's Orb build, which was my favorite type. I like low cost. It's just hard to build into it. That's what I meant to say. My apologies. We got a lot of upgrades to do in this deck, though. But again, I like what we have. Now we just need capacitors and defrags. There's no reason to evoke or not evoke that, but I just like seeing things get pushed forward. I like a cool-headed. We can get some good draw going on here. And I like Centennial Puzzle. Honestly, the turn 1 draw on the heart is nice, but also just to get more cards in hand if you take damage. To get to your good cards, it's pretty nice. Here, I think I'm gonna upgrade Static. I wanna give this card a shot. I never use it, but I wanna maybe see if it's any good. We could use Smoke Bomb. We have an elite fight coming up, and then more combat, because we don't have enough gold to make the shop worthwhile. We could also bail to the left and get another upgrade in. This is actually the path I'm gonna take. So we would take 8, summon 2 lightning. You're probably dead, but I'm just gonna toss the Smoke Bomb. I have a tendency to not use potions, so let's just use it. That was a pretty unfortunate fight to draw no blocks on turn 1, or not even any frost generation. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, the boot allowed us to do 1 extra damage. The boot is such a strange relic because it really only helps you on Log of Ulin, and on everything else it's kind of trash. I like a turbo here. Turbo into a thin deck with like cool-headed, that's pretty good damage. You know, cool-headed, if we have a couple of cool-headeds and skims, you can get to turbo like every turn. So I really like this. Take 1 damage. Evoke some lightning. Boot is better for the Ironclad and the Silent. Is Boot good at all? I just don't know if it's even any good. At least I can't really seem to figure out a method of using it effectively. Except against the Nemesis, because of the intangibility. But like everything else, I don't know how to use the boot. It just seems awful. Sword Boomerang? That's a very good point. Before you get strength, it is a benefit to those cards. So you know what? You got me. You got me. That's a good use for it. Boot is the worst relic in the game. No, the worst relic in the game might as well be Runic Dodecahedron. Oh wait, they removed it from the game. It's so bad. That's my vote. Anyways, this is like a perfect elite for us to be fighting right now. I'm glad it's not Gremlin Knob, because I don't have any more potions to use on him. Equilibrium, cool-headed, go for the eyes. I actually think I like go for the eyes, but maybe I'll just take another cool-headed. Those are good upgrades. We're gonna keep upgrading our cards, because our deck is actually rather thin and rather upgraded. We don't have any like insanely good spells, unfortunately. Spells? Skills? And we're kind of reliant on ball lightning and strikes and static discharge. But I still like it. Yeah, Kite got way better. Emil Burke, Kite is fantastic now. Kite used to be horrible. Discard 2 cards. But now, what the Kite is every time you discard 1, you get 1 energy. But it doesn't force you to discard. So Kite is really nice. Kite, Kite, Kite. I'm not gonna make you flip, so this is really just get as much block as possible, which is like a cold snap, cool-headed dual cast. And actually, I kind of like the turbo here too. 24. You know what? Summon some lightning. I like it because it pushes as much lightning to the front as possible. This is an interesting one. I might just want to become slimed. Because you're going to take 9 damage, which makes you 85. We can zap in 3 slimes and then try to spin you next turn. And you're flipping next turn regardless, so I hope that I can do whatever I can. You know, that's okay. This is about where you would be anyways. We just have like 2 more slimes in the deck. Slime, slime, slime. Talking about slime, slime, slime. And honestly, with static, I'm pretty sure we'll be okay on the fight. I'd rather not take this much damage, though. Can you blame me? So you've been interrupted. I could interrupt you. Might not be the best idea, because they have 27 HP each, but, hopefully they don't all attack. What's the chance of that, right? Sure. When you hit me, I will evoke a lot of orbs that do a lot of damage. Well, I mean, at the very least, this is an indication that we can sustain ourselves against one boss if we have full HP. We need Rainbow. It's incredible. Hyper Beam is also good, but I don't like losing the focus. I really don't like that. We can transform all strikes into fens or remove 2 cards. Or go for Curse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm leaning towards Transform. If we remove, we'll only have 4 in the deck. But this gives us a good opportunity to get things that relate to what we need. Capacitors, defrags. You also have a high chance of getting rares out of the box. You might be able to pick up like electrodynamics. The bell, I don't like the bell because of the variable nature of it. I mean, these are all kind of variable nature. Well, this is consistent, but you know, the curse, it's gonna clog up your deck a little bit. We have a kind of a thin deck, and the relics could just be kind of hot trash. I think I'm gonna take the box, and we can purge cards that we don't like, but we get a self-repair, a blizzard, a darkness, a recursion, a barrage, and a scrape. Other than the scrape, this actually feels kind of good. And even with the scrape, we can make recursion, cool, turbo, dual cast, zap free. This actually seems pretty good. We don't have energy. We have 3, but we have a turbo in the deck and some okay cards. I don't know, I'm tempted to lean into this as being like a good thing. Yeah, if we had an egg, if you ever have an egg, this is pretty much always a useful thing. The Pandora's box, because it transforms and upgrades your cards. I really want to go to a shop. What's really cool about this path is that it's question marks, rest, 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 upgrade. So if we want, we can upgrade Rainbow, Recursion, Darkness, Self-Repair, and we would have a great thin deck, but we won't be fighting elites. I actually think we can do it. Isn't this like a weird path? We could fight one elite. If we go to the right path, rest elite, and then like no opportunities to upgrade if you take any damage here. And we have a horrible build for wide fights, honestly. I'm actually going the no elite path. Well, the one elite path. I think this is the best option for us. I'm sorry to say, but I think it's the best option. I would love to dual cast Frost. So that's pretty good block. This is honestly a pretty good turn. We're gonna play Turbo. And we're gonna play, I think, Glacier, Rainbow, and Self-Repair. Technically, we don't have to play Self-Repair, but are we really gonna do 10 damage to all enemies? I mean, actually, that's a pretty good card. We'll play Self-Repair when it shuffles. We have a lot of draw on the deck, we can wait for it. You know what? Barrage Boot. There you go. Barrage Boot. So I'm deliberately not killing you, because one evocation kills you, and maybe we could draw the card that allows us to heal. This is actually not going to kill you, which is perfect. We got it. Let's go. Healed for 7. Streamline, Overclock, Claw. We don't need any of this. I mean, Overclock is actually tempting for the draw, but what's really cool about this run is that it's relatively thin, and once we upgrade Rainbow, our offense is sorted with the Dark Orbs, and with Glacier we already have block. We just need capacitors, basically. Smiling Mask, very good. I will fight you. I will use a potion, because this draw is not that good. Bias Cognition? You know, it's, yeah. Give me a biased. We got a turbo. Not ideal. But we don't really need decks with focus. I mean, we don't really have focus, but you know what I mean. Could smack you. That'll kill Pointy. We're gonna take another 4. Yes. Need it. Desperately need it. And if we block again, Blizzard will start doing kind of a decent amount of damage. We're going a little slow, but this is a big turn with them attacking. I'm kind of okay with it. Lightning, Frost, Dark. Yeah. 9 damage. Boot. The boot. This was a fantastic fight. I really did not expect it to go as well as it did, but there you go. We get the red mask. And I'm not really interested in these. Does Abe's middle name start with B, so he's ABC? If not, I should change my name. Goodbye, Glacier. Hello, Boot. Love with Boot started. Okay, I mean, I really like this. Yeah. Rainbow. Dual cast. Dark. We add dazes, but we can draw through those with the cool-headed. And now we've got 2 sweet dark orbs out there. Okay. You dead? Yo, you're dead. Because of the boot. We healed off of that fight. That's hilarious. I don't think we need another cool-headed. What do we need in this deck? We need to remove, like... We actually don't really need to remove anything. We just need to upgrade. So I'm gonna skip. We definitely do not need the curse. Although, you know, we can probably survive with the curse until we hit a shop. It's only regret. And I actually think we could fight an elite, but I'm very scared to. But I tell you what, let's... This is such an easy path though. 4 rests. I'm gonna fight an elite. This is the one I didn't want, but we have an explosive potion, so it's actually like still not that bad. And if we take a little bit of damage, oh, that sucks. We take a little bit of damage. You make it so I can't attack next turn? What do I care? Oh no, I can't play freaking Cloak and Dagger. Wait a minute, wrong freaking deck, dude. So this will kill you. Then we block. This is a block, but this will allow us to evoke if we take 1 damage. Well, I didn't actually run the math. I probably should have. But hey, we got some lightning now. Okay. I think I got a little bit unlucky on the cards there. but that's okay. Because he is dead. Ceramic fish! Oh, goody! Actually, I do like chaos. I like it a lot. That's a horrible get, though. Ceramic fish. It's so bad. This is also so bad. This is a horrible fight for us. I could kill you immediately, but then we're taking 15 damage. I could try to go for the shelled parasite first by, like, flex smack. I really don't know how to handle this fight right now. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I didn't have any more things out. Well, you know, we're gonna get hit, so let's acknowledge that. Let's get some orbs out there. I hope we live through this fight because I really like the run and I'm just extremely disappointed in my own play. It's like we need orbs. Okay, that's a little scary. Taking 5. We have 7 HP remaining. Yeah, just don't draw regret, because I think if you draw regret with a full hand, you will die. So let's not do that. Instead, zap. I mean, recursion ball lightning. I just want orbs out there. We're not doing any damage on that turn though. And hitting for 12. Dude, we might actually be dead. We're dead. Are you kidding me? I should not have fought the elite. I knew it. I knew it. Dude, I want to do that run again. There's the seed. Oh my God. Dude, we should not have fought the elite. I knew it. Why did, I kind of want to do that again. Yeah, it went south fast. It went south in 2 combats. But I should have listened to my heart and just skipped the elites, gone to the shop, upgraded the entire deck, and then we could have made the run even freaking better, then fought the elites later. We didn't really have a very good elite fighting deck. I was hoping that static could save us, but that requires you to have a lot more health than we had at all. And we can't even take the Niao option when you do a seeded run anyways. Ugh. All right, let's do another one. We'll give it another go, but I'm blaming chat on that one. Because if I was playing on my own, I wouldn't have the peer pressure. All right, so let's remove a couple of cards. We have a 9-card opening deck. I like this path. A couple of elites and a couple of possible upgrades, a couple of combats moving up. I like this path for the same, well, maybe not with the burning elite there. Right path is a little slow. And these are exactly the same. You know what? I like 5 combats, then an elite. I like it. I don't like it at all. We're going to take a bunch of damage because none of the lightning hit the guy on the left. Well, definitely a worse opening start here. Fairy in a bottle, and a defrag. Maybe it's a better opening start. Now we have that defrag out. Oh, hey, look, we have more orbs and more orb potential. dude, you know, we should probably take a doom and gloom. Maybe we will go left? No, we need to keep getting more cards. I like what we have, but we need more cards still. Da-da-da. 11 damage. I can kill you. Power potion's really nice. Okay, with dark, I do like a recursion. I do like a reinforced body, but I think leap just for raw block gain is what we want. Means we can do something like this. Take no damage. Abe, fix your bot. I know, I gotta do that one of these days. It's in process. $14 damage. Can I kill you? 10? We cannot kill you, which means we're gonna take damage, but we've got a fairy in a bottle. We can be extremely aggressive early. Which I completely intend to be. Potion of capacity, gain orb slots. Very much not important at all. I do like a hologram over a cold snap. I would like frost generators, but a cold snap is not what I'm looking for in that capacity. Give me a glacier, give me a cool-headed. This is also like one of the worst combats in the entire freaking game. Like, actually. Although I think it's worse if you have, I think you can have this combat with a different slime. It's still pretty bad. You know, a doubled strike may have been able to kill him, but maybe not. Do you see this turn? We're still taking 3 damage. I used a freaking Echo Form potion. I have 7 HP. How did that even happen? Goodness. Reprogram, lose focus, gain strength and dex. Way too late. It is late. We have a doom and gloom and a defrag we've added in. We can't really afford to go, you know, low cost reprogram deck. We could take a streamline. If we fight Lagavulin, we can open up with that. Yeah, okay. You know, what's funny is that even though I have the exact opener I kind of asked for, this is still a better opener. And I like this even more. So we're gonna pop Fairy in a Bottle. If we can stall, no, we cannot stall popping it. So we are going to lose Fairy in a Bottle, but that's okay. This is this is a scary freaking fight. Let's be honest. We're gonna take even more damage. I mean, we're almost dead. I really wanna look at the stats on this one because that combat against the slaver just ruined my life. Gurya. I'm taking the self-repair. I know we have Gurya, but I do not like it. We have to rest. As much as I would like to upgrade. Well, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Hologram, doom and gloom. Doesn't kill anyone. So you probably leap, hologram, leap. We've got a lot of dazes incoming. I still think we go slow, though this next turn might get us killed. If we can evoke the Dark Orb, we can do more than just evoke the Dark Orb. We can kill both attacking enemies. No, we can't! Still, we want to do this. We're gonna take 10. This ended up not being that bad. And we almost killed this guy, but the evocating lightning hit him and hit the wrong unit. We get Pen Nib. which is not what we want. I will take a loop because I do enjoy it. Mob Bank is probably not good enough. I still don't understand how you have one blue slaver in one combat and then a slime and a red slaver 4 combats ago. By the way, we are dead, so let's not die by playing the only thing that keeps us alive, a hologram. And we're still dead. Okay, let's start one more. Play, standard, defect, embark. Enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 HP. Unfortunately, there's no freebie, but, so you know what, let's go for the max HP up. If we can't get a freebie, let's go for the max HP. Now, what is a good path? I like this one. 2 campfires in between 2 elites. The most combat? No. The most elites? No. But I think a good mix. Check the daily? We could check the daily. But, I still believe. I believe in my capability of winning a run, even though we did, you know, have a really good opportunity for a run a couple of run attempts ago, and then we lost, and it would have been really nice, but oh well. Yeah, I kind of agree. The dailies are way more hit and miss. Oh my god. You know, the daily is, hey, do you want an extremely easy, powerful run versus do you think the run absolutely sucks? What asks, are we gonna do Risk of Rain tonight? I don't know, I might just play Spire. Probably what I'm gonna do. Recursion, beam cell, go for the eyes. Give me a beam cell. Upgrade a card. Upgrade a beam cell. Honestly, the strike and the cold snap doing more damage is probably worth a lot. I mean, you're dead. 27. Yeah. It's a useful upgrade. Hyper beam, leap, go for the eyes. We could take hyper beam and just use it to kill when possible. Like, we don't have to open up with it, and we could use it on this fight to pretty good effect. I really do not like hyper beam though. If we can get the event where we can purge a card, that would be the perfect opportunity to do it. How much damage does hyper beam do? Where's my deck button? 26, so you're dead. We'll focus you down. We're guaranteed to draw hyper beam. This kills you. This works you down. We only need 2 strikes. Or 1 upgraded cold snap. So that was a pretty good fight, honestly. Take another cold snap. I know we have that hyper beam, but I still like the cold snaps. We will upgrade. Let's upgrade the other cold snap. I mean, with beam cell, it's actually okay damage. I do hate this though. Like, can I get more than 1 defend card on a turn? Even a cold snap, please. Did I not have a leap? Nope, that must have been the last one. Okay, okay. Well, we have a potion we can use. There's my leap. Mummified hand! Well, now, I mean, it's clear what we need. We need to go mummified hand route. So every heat sinks we find has to get added to the deck. Boot sequence, streamline, double energy. I really like a boot sequence. And we could go extremely risky on this elite fight. I'm willing to do it with an upgraded hyper beam, even if we we die. I mean, we do have a couple of potions we can use. This fight is basically just stall for freaking Hyper Beam, so we can stall for Hyper Beam. Relatively early genetic. This is the only enemy that I was really worried about, and I hate getting Hyper Beam early without the vulnerability, which makes me extremely scared about him, and I think we might just lose. But I'm gonna try anyways. Well, we got 2 HP. We have to rest though, unfortunately. Meteor Strike. You know, Meteor Strike kind of works with Hyper Beam because the plasma doesn't lose effectiveness, but we can't really afford it, can we? Abe, why do I keep losing? Also Abe, 15 HP elite fight. Well, I mean, I'm okay losing on a fight like this because I'm specifically going aggressive. It's more like when I have, you know, 60 HP, I go into an elite fight, I leave with 20 HP, and the next fight kills me immediately. I'm like, where did it all go wrong, you know? Yeah, if we had powers, we could make that free, but we have no powers, so we can't make that meteor free. Well, I'm pretty sure we're still dead. Because we do not have good blocks in the deck yet. And our relics are not helping us at all during this combat, unfortunately. Guria is essentially useless right now. We have no powers, and Centennial Puzzle's already been used. So it's just, the only thing we have is the deck. We have a few Frosty cards, and a couple of good upgraded blocks and whatnot. So fingers crossed, 5 HP. Womp womp! Dude. I'm not having very good luck here. Okay, hold on. I got coffee. I'm running a little bit low, but I got coffee. Max HP plus 14, take 18 damage, random boss relic. We get Data Disc, Eternal Feather, and Captain's Wheel. I mean, if I'm being honest, that's not that bad. We get some very good early relics, and then we can focus upgrading cards, and we have turn 3 block. Drinking game, take a shot every time Abe complains about relics. I mean, really, you know what I mean, right? Like, the relics are so variable as to be either game-winning or useless. As is, you know, all roguelites. So, what's the best route? The best route is the one that gives us the most upgrade opportunities, which is this one, which gives us 1 elite. This path gives us 3 elites. I'm gonna go the 3 elite path because we have, I think, good relics for dealing with elites right now. Relatively speaking, anyways. Turn 3 block is kinda nice. It means next turn we can be a little bit more aggressive. Our early damage is gonna be a little lacking, but I think the relics are gonna make up for it. Take a shot every time Abe says theoretically. Nambi says I'd be dead. You got a problem with me? You got a problem, buddy? You got a freaking problem, pal. Well, I can't kill you, so we're gonna take 7. That's just variance though. We had no blocks on that turn. Get another dexterity potion. Hologram cold snap barrage. Just give me a cold snap. We need to replace the orb that we lost out of losing our relics, so. Okay, right, because of the fact that we have a data disc, it's 12 block on an evocation there. And this should kill you. Yeah. Defrag, charge battery, ball lightning. I mean, we can add lightning generators. I think that a defrag is quite important, even if it's not immediately important. Goodbye membership card. Would have been nice, is all I'm saying. We could take a discovery. We could take like a regen potion, but it's a little expensive on that. We could remove a card. Yeah, remove a strike. I do like a discovery. Yeah, we needed like 20 more gold for the membership card. Rip and Tear is pretty good damage, but give me the discovery. We might be able to pick and choose what we want to draw. Like, I don't think we want to reprogram on this turn, unfortunately. This is pretty bad. Like, pretty not great. It's gonna be free though. I mean, Compile Driver is 0 draw right now. Bullseye is a little bit of extra damage. I mean, if I cold snap Compile Driver, I might be able to draw a block. But I have a defend in hand, so I guess I'm just gonna play that. I don't know, that seemed like a pretty low value get out of, what was it called? Discovery? Seems like a pretty low value discovery, doesn't it? I hate that you're both buffing, but I think what we do is strike, defrag. We have 18 block. I mean, I guess that means we did it correctly, even though we didn't get really much on that turn. We need a lot more orb generators here. We have the focus. Now we just need to fill up the slots. A glacier does it. It's a little bit defensive, and I kind of maybe took it. But I still think that's for the best. Glacier, double energy, fusion. I think a fusion is totally acceptable because we can fusion, defrag, give me a ball lightning, and then give me focus. And then we'll have extra energy now. We have enough block. We have way more than enough block. I'm not paying attention to the captain's wheel at all. Really should. Oh, goodbye extra energy. Although on this turn, I guess we could replay it. Nope, didn't draw it. We have a lot of blocks, so you know we can slow play to an extent. And he's dead. So I think we took no damage here. We did use a potion, we probably didn't have to, but... Tiny chest. I'll take another ball lightning. So every 4 question marks is free treasure. I'm not gonna play Discovery. I'd rather do this. Alright, you're dead. Okay, any fight where you take 0 I'm happy about. Barrage, Beam Cell, Hello World. I think this is a skip. Beam Cell could be okay, but I really want to narrow down into the defrag, into the focus archetype. So we're gonna upgrade. We're gonna get the defrag and discovery are both pretty good, but let's get that defrag upgraded. That's a lot of free lightning, free frost. Okay, we have 2/3 of the boat. Sentry fight is perfect for us when we actually get our focus up. In fact, I think we might like never be able to take damage if we get all of our focus up. Draw 2 cards, add a burn. Yeah. I didn't really get what I wanted, but we're only taking 1, and we know we're drawing defrag. And once this guy dies, we literally can just end turn until he's dead. Well, minus the burn. Luckily it killed you. Okay, I like it. I like it. We've got something going on here. Oh, actually, maybe I shouldn't have played that ball lightning, because now we could take damage, and we will take damage. Okay, well, I mean, we're not taking damage. Beam Cell reboot stack. I like a reboot and a whetstone. Lose 89 gold, a speed potion, or ball lightning. You can take my temporary potion for shuriken. Shuriken's interesting. I can see it. I'm gonna grab a reboot. If we get this on turn 1, we might be able to get to defrag faster. Streamline, recursion, cool-headed. Yeah, just give me a streamline. This is not the best fight for us, but maybe we can make it work. That didn't go very well. I am gonna play a zap. We have free block, thank you. We did get to streamline. And he's dead. Okay, you know, that could have gone a lot worse. Oh, good dream catcher. Reinforced body claw darkness. I don't like darkness. I would much rather have rainbow, but we don't have a rainbow. We have darkness. I don't think we need more block. More offense helps, and darkness is pretty good for that, so I'm gonna take it. It's a good upgrade target too. So we have extra energy. We have a dark orb out there. Well, we're definitely gonna take damage. We're actually gonna take quite a lot of damage, unfortunately. I don't know why I hit you, that was very silly. But that's okay, it happens. Melter, sweeping beam, cold snap. I think I'm gonna skip. What I really want is I just want to remove all these strikes and defends, but we haven't had the opportunity yet on this fight. Or on this run, on this floor, on this etc. Melter's great for Act 3. I don't I don't really see it. You know, I mean, it's very good for that one enemy who summons 45 armor on himself. But in a lot of situations, it's not the shield that's really killing me. We can flip you. We only need 0 more attacks. Let's see what we get. I will play Discovery to see what we get. I don't really like a fusion. But, you know, it is extra block. Sorry, it's not extra block, it's extra energy. I wish you could skip this, but I'm just gonna add force field. 12 block for 3 is not good, but I'd rather have a block card, I think, fighting the Guardian. We have the offense covered already. 16. This pays for itself. I mean, we might be able to get through the fight taking no damage, which would be ideal. Nine, 6, 6, not enough. So I think we will Darkness Defend. Just try to get that dark to the front and then dual cast it. I mean, I guess we literally could right now. Bum, 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 bum. Sure. That's the whole point of the Dark Orb, is just to have that burst damage out there, so let's use it, you know? We have barely enough block to attack. We're not flipping you, so give me a Glacier Ball Lightning. We should remove the Zap, because with the Ball Lightnings, the Zap is kind of pointless, but it's still probably better than a Strike. Wow, I played 3 attacks. Completely forgot about Shuriken, clearly. Yeah, I expected us to get to some block at some point. Bias Cognition Buffer Reboot. Bias Cognition's really good, but so is Buffer. Bias Cognition will cause us to slowly lose focus, but it does allow us to kill enemies faster. And I really like, I mean, I kind of like Astrolabe here. Runic Pyramid is usually a pretty good choice, but the Astrolabe to get rid of strikes right now, I think I'm a big fan of. We get a Rebound, Charged Battery, and Tempest. It's not amazing, but better than strikes, I suppose. So it's a weird floor, but I do see the path. We can fight a couple of elites, I think. I know I said that on, you know, other runs, and they've gone, you know, sometimes a little poorly, but I think we can on this one. I think this is a biased reboot. I mean, that's pretty much it. 5, 7 block. Probably like a defrag charge battery. The extra energy is nice on the next turn. We take 1, but we have a big ability here to actually smack. And he's dead. So we took 1 damage. That is not a problem on a Guardian. A Spheric Guardian. Rebound Cool-Headed Compile Driver. I'm gonna take a Cool-Headed. I like it, it's just a little slow, I suppose, maybe. Let's dump a Defend. We want to go this route. We might skip the shop now that we only have 182 gold, but maybe we'll get lucky here. We did not get lucky. I also do not want the curse, so why don't you give me more max HP so we can heal? Oh, good, looters. Yeah, take all my money so I can't do anything with it. That'll be good. Yeah, you taking all my money makes me real happy. It's a great bias, though. Very good biased. Not like we really need any more focus after turn 3 of this combat. It's a rainbow! That's actually really good. That's what we want out of Discovery, like, every freaking time. Maybe like a turbo? Whenever I have a run when I only have, like, 3 energy, I really do like a turbo. And yeah, for 199 gold, I really think that we kind of skip the shop and we just go combat. I hate this fight. You know, I know we could maybe buy something good from the shop, but what are we gonna buy, you know? I hate that you're not all dying. And we're gonna take 8 damage. We're not taking damage. I guess we could get a darkness out. You know, it'll evoke eventually. Like now, in fact. I mean, that didn't go that badly. I thought it might have gone worse than it did, but that didn't go that badly. We should not play this. We should play this. Liquid bronze. Upgraded turbo. I mean, we always could use the energy, I feel. We will also upgrade probably biased for the extra focus. And I will be fighting an elite on this one. Book of Stabbing is a little dangerous. But it's actually a pretty good turn. We can use Swift Potion, Turbo, and then get more out of this turn. Including strength! The second time ever gaining strength. You know, gain 11 block. We just gotta hit you hard. I'll take 10 damage. Reprogram genetic algorithm, go for the eyes. Awful, but we'll do it like this. Good time for a reboot with the extra energy in hand. And he's dead. That was not a bad fight. We took 10 damage, way better than the one that killed us on the last run, or 2 runs ago, or 3 runs ago. Emotion chip sucks though. Leap. Charge battery, sweeping beam. I think we're gonna start maybe skipping and trying to thin out the deck a little bit instead of just adding things. I'm loving these turbos. It's allowing me to get a lot more value out of my turns. What a weird play. You know what I really need is like an infinite energy generator. It's electrodynamics! I will take turnip. Not being frail is kind of nice. It's one of the best cards in the game. I gotta be honest with you, I'm actually tempted to fight the Burning Elite now. Just to get it out of the way. It all depends on what happens on this combat here. But with Electro, like, I'm pretty certain we can kill whatever the Burning Elite is. Still depends on what happens on this fight, though. But at least we're not frail. At least we're not frail. Anyways, you're dead. I think we should. I think we should fight it. Especially with a regen potion. And I will take a go for the eyes for weakness. And we're gonna see what happens. This is the perfect fight because once we kill the enemies, perfect. But once we kill the enemies, they're dead anyways. So turbo. Cold snap. You. We don't need to play cold snap, but I like it. You know what we should do? We should probably electro first. Then we can cold snap to evoke. And then we can just dual cast. Reboot. I like the defrag. I like to groove. I like to move it. You're still hurting me, but like, you're not really a big problem. Once we get Tempest, you're dead. You and your little dog, too. Okay, minions are dead. Don't have the energy for a zap. That's a lie. Okay, very good fight. And we're gonna rest after this too, which means that we've just healed off of this encounter. Multicast, cool-headed, claw. An upgraded cool-headed I think is nice. Multicast is pretty good, but we're not usually rocking too much energy. I'd rather have the draw. We'll go for another turn of weakness. It's amusing. When I play as the Silent, I never upgrade Neutralize. When I play as any other character, I always upgrade, go for the eyes. But there's a reason for it. It's because on this character, there's no other good way of getting any sort of weakness. It's only that card. So I feel like it's very important to make sure that this is upgraded properly. Extra energy would be nice. I mean, a fusion kind of does it, doesn't it? It kind of very much does it. Rebound a cool-headed. Rebound a charge battery. They'll pay for itself. Oops, actually we're drawing charge battery, huh? I mean, I still think it pays for itself, but it might be a little excessive. I should not have rebounded it immediately. That's my bad. I'm gonna do something like this. I want the darkness about ready to pop. We just need bias though, which we're not getting. Man, garbage draw. Garbage, garbage, garbage draw. Man, a draw potion would be so good right now. It happens. I still don't think we'll rest, because we will get healing, and we have a regen potion. And you know what? Now we got 2. So we can very easily heal up if we want. Let's go with a cool-headed. We're on the second boss, oh my god. And I'm very tempted to like pop both of these, but we don't need to do it yet. Defrag is more important than an electro. And you know what, with darkness, we can always just leave one orb out there getting stronger every turn and then eventually just dual cast it for his entire HP. We just can't play biased early. You know, I actually do like extra draw. So if we take a little bit of damage, I think I'm okay with that. We did get 61 block on that turn, which is pretty sweet. We could also evoke the Dark Orb and then get another one. We're about ready to shuffle. We do want him to be at half health when we evoke the other dark, like the Dark Orb that we're gonna get. So I think we do that. I would like to very much rebound to go for the eyes. Just don't draw it again. I'm trying to also gain strength when possible. I'm not focusing it, but I would like to gain the strength. That's okay, we'll take 2 damage. This Dark Orb is probably gonna be the one that we evoke at the end. I especially look at a turn like this as a need to not play anything. God, we need inserter or capacitor. It would help a lot. Yeah. So now we have 2 Dark Orbs out there. With 2 Dark Orbs, he's probably toast. I still think you stall, though. I mean, what's coming up? We might not have enough block coming up. We could just evoke one of them, but it's like, it's not the right time. I think we accept that we might get hurt. If ever he does nothing, that's even better. And actually, I think we even pop Bias Cognition right now. Because we want to scale these Dark Orbs as quickly as possible. $160 damage. Yeah, I think we do. I think we dual cast. Just don't evoke this one yet. You're gonna have to evoke it at some point, but you don't have to do it now. I think you do it now. With the lightning and, you know, hopefully a Tempest coming up, we might have him. I really hope we have him, because if we don't, we got a bit of a problem. We also have a lot of strength, and we're not weak. Why are we not weak? Seems strange. You should be dead. You're certainly dead. It was a little close. Not too bad, though. Another electrodynamics, I think, is pretty good. Amplify to double up on the defrag is also nice. And a rainbow we would have to upgrade for it to be super worthwhile, but we already have dark. The Electro is just so good for the floor fights, and it's very good at evoking the orbs anyways. No potions, extra strength, or no more smithing. We have Eternal Feather, I want to keep smithing. Honestly, the potions are really good. I kind of want to keep these. Maybe we go strength. The heart fight is going to be really annoying. But like, what if we save both of these potions and we play them on the heart fight? That's plus 50 HP. But the heart's going to have the extra strength for the whole damn thing. The heart fight's really hard. Do you go Sozu and accept that you have no more potions, or do you go for no smithing and accept that this is going to be your deck forever? You're right. Sozu doesn't remove your ability to play potions. That's how it used to work. You can no longer obtain potions. So if we can keep the regen potions for the heart fight, this is absolutely the right play. Good point. Thank you for that knowledge drop, Nambi. Because I definitely forgot. So we've already fought the bad elite. I would like to fight elites. I would like to visit a shop. No early shops. So, elite, elite, rest elite. 4 question marks, rest elite, rest shop. Left path is 3, rest shop. Not too many rest opportunities, huh? Though I do want to hit up like this shop. I actually think maybe left path, because that way we do fight 2 elites with a rest in between, 1 shop, buy a bunch of stuff, fight the boss. There is a 3 elite path, but we won't be able to buy anything. But it's also a 3 elite path with only 1 rest, which I think is maybe a little bit worse than the 2 rest elite path. So I'm gonna go 2 elite rest on the left here. You're gonna hit me for 1. Look, if you're gonna hit me, you're gonna hit me. So good luck, buddy. Okay, well, I mean, this is definitely a turbo turn. Turbo turn! Probably didn't even need to play the Glacier, but it's fun. Reinforced body recursion aggregate. I like recursion to hit the dark orb. It's free. Reinforced body, though, is a real good block, but ideally we'd just like to have the orbs. So give me a recursion for free. I like it's pre-upgraded. This is a tiny chest. Gives us frozen egg. Whenever you add a power, it's upgraded. I think I'm gonna take it because I do want to keep adding powers, especially things like defrag and capacitor and loop. Those being pre-upgraded is very helpful. We do need to take the key at some point. That being said, 1, 2, 3. We're not gonna get another relic at a tiny chest, but that's okay. Lose Glacier, Electro, or Ball Lightning. You can take a Ball Lightning. Remove a card from your deck. Very surprising that we're getting these options, but I will definitely take it. Just a couple of decent question marks. We have a lot of energy. I'll play that. We're already taking no damage. And we have Electro, so we should really Ball Lightning Recursion. Because a couple of evocations replacement with Lightning will probably kill everything. Something like this, yeah. Biased, dual cast. Yeah, easy fight. Equilibrium Recursion, Hello World. Hello World is not the type of card I'm looking for. Equilibrium I do like for retaining like a turbo into a Tempest or something. And it's just a good block card, just like a solid card. You can have solid cards, you know? Heat Sinks will be free. We have Electros, which will allow us to draw. I think we just want a Rainbow though. We're not very well suited for a head fight, unfortunately. It's only 100 damage on that turn, and that was a pretty good turn. Like, we're really not well suited for a head fight. We can put up a lot of blocks, but Okay, give me a darkness, glacier, recursion, reboot. Not in love with this, but give me a charge battery. We're gonna take 13 damage. I don't know if we can survive the fight against this guy. He outscales us. But if I can keep this orb going in a circle repeatedly, maybe, just maybe. It's tempting to just like pop both regen potions, honestly. We're about to take 19 damage. Dude, I think it's too early for biased. But when else are you gonna play it, you know? We just gotta stall and let the dark orbs eventually just get rebounded. At least that's good weakness. We have a dual cast in the deck as well, somewhere. Oh my god, what a... It's 140 damage. But just like a recursion in a dual cast does so much more. It's 140 damage plus the Tempest out there, and then we get to like a dual cast with nothing to do with it. Dude, I think we can't attack him. I think if we attack him, we might get close to death. I think we have to accept that we're gonna take even more damage here. And finally we picked up what we've been looking for, a freaking dual cast. Now, can we even kill him is the question. If we evoke this for 120 and dual cast this for 140 and hit him with a cold snap, I think he's dead, but we have to do it in this order. Well, that was incredibly scary. I think it's a little late for a genetic, but I do like a storm. And I'm gonna rest. I would prefer not to, but that fight went so poorly that I feel like we need to. I'm gonna add a void. We drew the void, but we also drew Electro. Lady Aranine, welcome. Better late than never, I guess. Yeah, you're only 6.5 hours late. Still, good to see you. I feel like this could be a biased fight because of the fact that we have so much lightning out there. In fact, a biased recursion does cast the Dark Orb. Not on the right unit, though. But, I tell you what. Oh, wait a minute! No, I can't quite get you, still. We'll at least do that. So we have biased out there, we're on a bit of a timer. I mean, we don't really need to dual cast it, but it does get 2 kills. I mean, I think we're best off. I mean, we're gonna play the turbos. Really wish you would die, though. Well, I wish I could kill either of these. I mean, if we recursion and it goes back, it still doesn't do anything for us. There's no point dual casting it. You might as well just play Tempest. Yeah, I mean, it's weird, but that Dark Orb is actually kind of wasted on a fight like this, I think. Well, Reptomancer is at least dead. So in hindsight, we did not need to rest. And we have a meal ticket, which is okay. I'm still kind of glad we did rest, though, because that was very scary. Potion Belt is worthless. Upgrade all cards you can no longer heal. Fight a boss for a rare relic. I will fight me a Hexaghost. Might not have been worth it for the Dark Orb, but whatever. Chaos Reinforced Body? Nah, Free Glacier is perfect. Anyways, taking no damage, Hexaghost is half dead. Not a problem fight for us. I don't think we play Bias though. I think it might just be a little slow. And I'm mainly just worried because I have no Frost out, or sorry, no Lightning out rather. Okay, it's good enough. Now we'll play Bias as soon as we get it, because we got a little bit farther through the deck. Yeah, that's good. Shuriken is essentially worthless, I feel. It doesn't have to be, I'm just making it worthless, aren't I? Aren't I? Yeah, we drew the Void again. Honestly, though, I don't really mind. Because I just wanted an attack and we got one. Okay. So what do we get? Gambling chip. Actually a 99 out of 10. It is perfect. It is so good. I also really like Overclock. It adds burns, but you know, to get more value out of like a turbo or something. Okay. Well, we're gonna take some hits, but that's okay. I can't believe it didn't draw any additional blocks off of that though, but I guess I could just go add more. This is a good fight for us to stall if we want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's draw. Okay. Give me the reboot. I was gonna say, maybe we can get to like some voids and get them out. Get through a burn. I'm also just kind of experimenting with the, yeah, this is fine. I'm kind of experimenting with the combo nature of the deck that we have. You know, trying to play multiple cards and whatnot. Whoops. Well, that's okay, we still have a defend in hand. Dun 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 dun. Compile driver fusion skim. I like fusion, but I'd rather have a chaos. But energy could be kind of nice with the amount of draw that we have. I still think more draw is okay, but I mean, we have 4, sometimes 5 energy, a bunch of turbos. I think draw's okay. Multicast force field amplify. I'll put an amplify in the deck in case we can draw it with like a defrag. But we're still gonna play defrag. We're not gonna play an early biased on this guy. We need an artifact, like an innate artifact, to actually be able to play something like a biased. Play the good one, I guess, and then Glacier Electro? I mean, we could play another Electro, I suppose. We're gonna add a bunch of voids to our discard pile, but we get the damage out early. Maybe we should have played those after Biased. Maybe we should have played Biased early, I don't know. Seemed like maybe it would have been okay. We gain strength. And I think properly held over the go for the eyes. Which was intentional. 26 damage. 20? 25? More than enough. We didn't even need to play the defend, but I didn't run the math on that one. Sure, why not? Give me a turbo. Couple of attacks. 45. If we can kill you, we don't need to play Equilibrium. And we can kill you. All right, not horrible. I don't think we need a leap. We heal automatically entering the shop. Another defrag totally fits. Honestly, Orrery's kind of tempting to just have more choices at cards, maybe to get something good. But I think what I'll do is just purge the last strike. I've learned my lesson from the last fight. We actually do need to spend some money here. And then maybe buy Orrery to maybe add powers or other just good cards. So we could take another turbo. I think an amplify totally fits. Another turbo. So lots of turbos I'm noticing. And a multicast. So turbo. I think we do want amplify. I think with the amount of draw, another turbo's okay. And then maybe just take nothing else. Although a recycle could allow us to get rid of like a burn or like a defend. You have to really have the right turn for this though. A multicast Dark Orb's pretty nice, but not against the heart. I think we skip. Yeah. So 359 gold. For the next shop, that's probably enough. I actually like this turn a lot. I like it even more now. Storm. Cool-headed. Good Electro. Turbo. Bad Electro. Okay, I mean, you know, whatever works, right? Reprogram, rebound, steam barrier. Okay, we're only 8 HP down. We have the key pieces. We're fighting Donu Deka, and we got an early bias cognition. I don't think we want it. What we really want, though, is like an amplify. Storm defrag. Give me an amplify. Give me an amplify. We got it. We can play everything. Do we want to play Discovery or Cool-Headed? We want to play Electro, and defrag and storm, but we don't have to play storm. I'd rather amplify, defrag, and then electro. So amplify. Defrag. Do we have another electro? We do. This is gonna be a discovery. Okay, I'm very glad I decided to make that decision. Okay, I'm infinitely happy I made that decision because now we can turbo, storm, electro, and give me the defend. We're taking no damage. We got insanely lucky off of the draw and the discovery. And an electro is just stupid. Stupidly good, but stupid. So I will take a doubled glacier, please. I mean, I'll do it. Give me a reboot. If we get to the voids, who cares, you know? We have we have 2 defrags! I kind of forgot about that. Anyways, biased is playable, any blocks are playable. Thank you for the extra block. I should have doubled up on a charge battery, but it's not gonna matter. Okay. First card he plays played twice. Probably just a double defend, weirdly enough. It's such a bad value though, but like, are we really gonna double up on an electro? I guess. It does give you 4 lightning, which is 80 damage, but we're gonna take, I mean, we're taking 36. I hate to do it, but we just had a bad draw. And any sort of, oh, that's nice. Any sort of frost would have been better on that turn. So the Awakened one kind of does counter us a little bit, but we don't have to play every power. We do want to play an Electro. And if ever we can amplify a defrag, we probably will do that. But like right now, dude, we could Equilibrium Glacier and then play these next turn. I actually like that. Well, not amplify Electro, but maybe like amplify a defrag. We can try to draw into one. We got one. We won't be able to play an Electro, though. I think you just play one defrag, and then Electro. We can amplify the other one, but we need the damage out there to kill these guys, and we are going to take a hit here. But as long as we can evoke some of the lightning, we should be safe on the next turn, even though he is going to hit real freaking hard. Yeah, this is pretty much what I was hoping for. So I don't think you play defrag. I think we wait until after he rolls over, maybe. Baby. We did get a turbo. Got another reboot as well. $26 plus 10, 36. You're doing 36 damage? Okay, give me a reboot. That's strength. I'm kind of just going. Give me more energy next turn. Yeah, remember our regions. I'd like to save him for the heart, but if we have to, we have to. This is a pretty bad turn. As in, like, very bad, but at least we got enough block to be happy. We're gonna take 5. Maybe we should stop adding in voids and burns, because we actually do want to be able to draw evocables quickly. This is a bit of a slow fight that we're having against this guy, isn't it? We really do need to go for the eyes. If we have to bias, we have to bias, but I think if we do, we're probably dead. Let's see what we get out of Skim. We have a turbo in hand. That's what we needed. Yet we're still taking damage. This only gives us 15 block. I hate to say it, I think we've got a bias, but if we bias, there's no way we're killing him fast enough. If we amplify bias, maybe we can burst him down with all of the lightning we have, but that only gives us 5 turns. That's not good enough. Really need an artifact here. 36. You know, a darkness cold snap gives us a little bit more to work with. I hate trying to slow play this like this, but I really just think it's what we have to do. I like the Dark Orb. These freaking 5 block defends, man. $26 damage. Okay, not a bad couple of turns here. I'd rather not take 2. Are we retaining our hand? No. We do have another defrag in the deck. If we can amplify it, it'll be worth playing. I hope. I'm actually tempted to just pop both regen potions, honestly. Because I'm looking at this and I'm like, we don't do enough against the Awakened one, and he's gaining too much strength off of our powers. If we pop both of the regen potions, we can probably live for a few more turns. I worry about going down to 7 HP and then having to luck into good draw to survive, you know? So I'm gonna play them both. Which will hopefully keep us going. This is basically the turn I was worried about. We're gonna take 1. I did play the defrag. If we can rebound Glacier every turn, we're happy. Just don't play Skim. $28. I don't know, maybe we didn't need to play the potions, because we only took 3 damage since I played them. Turn like this, little scary. You're doing 56 damage. I have an extra 21 block, 52 block. I'll take 4. I really don't want to evoke these. Although, you know, I'd rather not play the turbo, honestly. I'd rather not have the void. Oh, we retained! Okay. What about a Turbo Tempest? It'll get this phase of the fight done pretty quickly. Okay. Next phase. 48 damage. We can play Storm. Give me draw. Kinda glad I popped the regen potion now, by the way. We don't need to double up on a Storm, but so just play the defend once. There's a hit for 24. Weaken him forever. More block. We don't have to play overclock, don't play it, don't add burns. I should have added the recycle from him that we had earlier. We could have actually thinned out the deck meaningfully. Should have played dual cast. I thought I was gonna have a frost orb out. I forgot about this storm, basically. I like that we're getting around to that very quickly. We do need to skim. Okay. Take one. But we're getting there. We could biased. We don't have to. And if we don't have to, I'd rather not. We could amplify biased, but we need more lightning out. We actually have a hard time getting the lightning back. We only have one lightning card and a dual cast. I understand the problem with the deck now. It's an offensive issue. I made a mistake. I should have rebounded the cool-headed. Next turn is gonna suck. Well, you know what? In that case, give me a ball lightning, rebound overclock. Let's make sure that that card can come back around. Even if it adds burns, we're gonna probably need the draw because we have voids coming too. $26. Take two. You're adding voids to my deck as well. No wonder I'm having a bit of a hard time here. But oh, we're living. Life is pain, but we've lived. 18 times 3. We have to play bias cognition. At this point, we're kind of locked in. This will also evoke a bunch of stuff for us. So I think what we actually do is double up on the glacier. Don't double, but just play glacier. Play glacier. Double up on the biased. We've got a lot of lightning out there. Recursion, and we're all in. You smack. You skim. Equilibrium, you cool-headed. Oh, we should not have cool-headed because now we only have one lightning out there. It's okay, we got darkness. It's okay. Rebound, darkness. Cool-headed. Go for the eyes. Turbo, darkness. Cool-headed. We have 3 HP. Glad you had the potions, but we have no more potions in reserve. We will be able to rest twice, thanks to Meal Ticket and Eternal Feather. We'll be at full health for the next elite. We're all in. We are all in. Now, what do you take? Honestly, I think we need a discovery because discovery can give us multiple cards every time we shuffle. Please give me a capacitor. Oh, it's a defrag, but it's still worth taking. What about Apotheosis? The important cards are already upgraded. It's probably not worth it. So we'll definitely take a defrag. We have Gambling Chip. We could take Boot Sequence. I think a Hologram is helpful. Brings back an Amplify or a Turbo once. And then we could remove a card. What doesn't work? What doesn't work? 3 turbos. It's a lot of turbos, but the energy, it helps. I think we can probably dump a defend. I mean, if we take this, we'll get more defense, but we have frost ideally. So yeah, give me a removal. I really hope we can survive this, but I'm kind of hoping Discovery can come in clutch. It would upgrade Defend, 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 Dual Cast, Ball Lightning, Glacier, Turbo, Skim, Amplify, Hologram. It's not worth it. Just give me a removal on the Defend. Admittedly, upgrading the hologram is quite useful. Because if we upgrade the hologram, then we can always play it to bring back something from the discard pile on an appropriate turn. And Apotheosis does upgrade 10 cards. Skim. More energy. Cheap dual cast. No, give me a card removal. And I actually think I'll take a bullseye. The extra lock-on's not gonna apply that often to the heart, but we have a damage problem. This can help increase our damage output a little bit. It's also an attack. We might be able to hit a shuriken off of it. The lock-on effect is like not amazing, but the damage output you get from it is kind of nice turn over turn. Although we only have 3 freaking orb slots. You know, that's a big problem with this whole thing. It's the biggest problem with this whole thing, but it also purges the artifact. We've got a bit of a thick deck, admittedly, but we'll work on it. I think we'll dump everything. We don't even really need Storm on this. I mean, it's not bad. We do get some orbs out there. We need to get Electro, but what's most important is blocking 61 damage, which I don't think we can do. We're gonna take almost the full brunt of it. We got 2 burns and no draw on the second turn. I hate it, but like, it's been a while since I've had such a cluster of an Act 4, you know? A lot of fights we've had recently, we've been able to get around that attack by discarding the burns. Only getting 3 cards, one of which we selected. Yeah, that basically does us in, I think. I think we're pretty much just screwed at this point. We can try, like we can still try, but I'm not hopeful, you know? Hologram back, we have 2 energy. Give me a Discovery. Yeah. Now don't dual cast though, because we need to get the lightning out. So Electro. We should turn, smack them. I mean, they're all dead because we biased on the appropriate turn. God, I hate these freaking burns, man. See, this is what we want. We want draw that gives us draw that allows us to keep going. Multicast Bullseye Creative AI. I mean, I can take this and then actually we can. Is it really worth it to rebound to go for the eyes? Not really. Yeah, typical Act 4 elites. Typical jerks, right? Yeah, Are we okay? Yeah, we're okay. I might have been able to kill them, but why not just wait a second? They're dead anyways. Actually, they're not quite dead, are they? We gotta play a little bit more here. The 99 block kept him alive for one turn. There we go. Lizard tail. I mean, you know, that's weird. That's good, I guess. Wow, what a turn. I mean, it's pretty good. Question is, do I try to draw again? Because if I draw, we would need to get like a turbo to make it worth it, and we'll lose the hologram. Oh, I guess we're gonna do it because I misclicked. We can rebound go for the eyes. Means we won't play Storm, but we at least get 2 defrags. Wish we would have had energy on this, but that's okay. I think we need that weakness because we're gonna be vulnerable. We're not frail, but I don't know. Yeah, okay, we're dead. I was gonna say I don't know how we're gonna block 50 incoming damage. Oh wait, we have lizard tail. I immediately forgot. We're okay, maybe. Now, you hologram back like a charged battery. It's capacitor! Oh, no. Hold on, can we play biased? We can play biased. Dude, capacitor is more important. Biased is good, but capacitor means we can fill out our orbs more. And actually, hold on, we can bring back Discovery. Can we bring back Amplify? No. Okay, well, you know what? You hologram back Discovery again. You see what else you get. Not what you're looking for, but just give me a darkness. I know, but we have 5 orb slots. You're doing 60 damage. And I'm dead! God damn it, the draw! You're kidding me. All right, well, you know what? That was a fun run. This was a bit of a strange run because I added in a bunch of draw, and on all of these fights that went wrong, it was because of draw. It was because of drawing like 2 status effects and a burn, or 2 curses and a status effect, or 2 burns and, you know, nothing of value in a turn. At some point, you just have to acknowledge that, you know, the 55 damage on the shield and spear, if we had drawn one of the cool headeds, a reboot, a skim, what was the other one? An overclock, we could get around that. And on that turn against the heart, if we didn't draw 2 statuses, we could get around it. But you know what? It was still a fun run, and I had a good time with it.